I mean, you mentioned Manchester United, who are up against PSG, of course, the return of Mary Earps, and then Chelsea, Barcelona. I mean, we've not seen anything like that
storylines. And that's what we love, and that's what makes women's football so exciting, that, you know, fans are educated about women's football now, so they don't want the fluff. They love the big stories. They love, like how you just mentioned, Mary Earps returning to Manchester United. How's that going to play out? But that's what we want.
We talked a bit about kind of Chelsea, Arsenal, not so much about Man United. How do you think they'll get on?
I think when you look at how they've started in the WSL, they're a really resilient team and they've got some great players. Champions League is another level. We know how competitive WSL is, but when you go up a level, it's like playing against the best players and having to play midweek and then weekend, traveling a lot. It takes its toll. So whether they've got the squad depth to compete and stay to the latter stages, we're going to see.
Yeah, it's tough. We saw that with Man City, of course, last season. They struggled, right? Where's the biggest threat coming from outside the English teams? I mean, everyone's saying maybe Chelsea can do it this year, but who's going to get in the way?
Outside, I'm going Lyon. I really think when you look at their attacking line, they're just exciting. They're the sort of players that get you up off their feet, like 1v1, their individual battles. So I reckon Lyon might have a say this year.
I mean, they had that huge win against PSG at the weekend. I think they beat 6-1, didn't they?
I think, you know, a lot of these teams, like Lyon, Barcelona had it for so many years, that there's a feeling this year, like Chelsea, seeing Arsenal win it, no, this is our year. It's like that, I don't know, extra fire and extra incentive. So I think it's going to be a great season in the Women's Champions League.
And finally, of course, I mean, just a couple of months ago, we all had the privilege, well, us Arsenal fans had the privilege of watching Arsenal just pull off that amazing feat in Lisbon. You know, I mean, from watching you as a youngster, it was such a privilege for me to be able to see them win that trophy again. Can they defend the title in Oslo? Can they make it to Oslo?
Absolutely. Look, no one thought that they'd go on and win against Barcelona, who are formidable. And I think that shows players and teams that, do you know what, there's a chance. People can write you off, but we're just going to go about our business and we'll get to a final and lift that trophy, because that's what Arsenal did last season. But like I said, when you look at Chelsea's team this year, I think there's a lot of pressure on them that it's their year to be lifting that trophy. But who knows what can happen in football? There's so many different storylines, and like I keep saying, that is why we love it.